Welcome to Sports Close-Up. Great show today about the Pittsburgh Steelers. But before we get into that, Joan, why don't you tell the viewing audience about Healing Heroes?
Well, if you haven't heard, we started that in early spring, late winter. And Healing Heroes is an initiative that Armstrong is working with the Guardian Angels medical service dogs to provide a minimum of 6 service dogs to qualified disabled veterans in the Armstrong footprint. And it's been very successful. Right now, we're trying to switch it a little bit and start making it aware that there is we do need applicants now, so that is the next push, is to get the word out, and any information you can go to Armstrong One Wire website and see the information, or you can go to our Healing Heroes page on Facebook also, which is part of the Armstrong Facebook page. It's been very successful. In front of me we've got some merchandise. I shouldn't say merchandise. For a donation, you receive different items for different levels. A $12 donation would get you a hat. This is our best-selling hat that we've had so far. Had a great response to that. The little Healing Hero puppy is a $10 donation. And we do have new shirts that just came out, really high-quality Healing Hero shirts that are a donation of $25. So again, the word to get out now is we are looking for the veterans to apply that feel that they could be awarded a service dog.
You know, I heard, John, up at the fair just recently, the Crawford County Fair, that a couple of young girls were there and they spent whatever money they had on this to donate to the veterans. I thought that was nice. Why don't you tell us about it?
It was really sweet. 2, I'd say 12-year-old girls came up and they got their little purses out and they each had $20 to spend. And you know, you can spend that on, I guess, cotton candy and anything else. And they both bought a dog and a hat. They had a little bit of extra money, over 20. So took their picture, put it on Facebook, and just applauded that these 2 young girls decided to spend their money on helping veterans instead of cotton candy. It was very refreshing.
And what a great cause, too, to help out veterans, which is a great thing, since they're the ones who put themselves on the line so we can enjoy so many things that we enjoy in this country. So it's great that Armstrong is taking this initiative to do this. And again, right now you need applicants that want to have a dog.
So local veteran organizations will be sending you out a packet of information that has the details on how they can apply for it. We've actually had some people at the fair that came up that were very interested in either the wife says, my husband really needs this dog, and a really good response at the fair. We'll also hopefully be at the September 29th Farrell versus Meadville football game. Gene Martin and the MASH Boosters are making that a Veterans Night. So we'll be there pushing Healing Heroes also.
Yeah, that should be a great evening. Tell us about the Watt football player.
I got to go down with this team to the training camp in Latrobe, and we got a really good response. We had Joshua Dobbs wearing one of our Healing Hero hats, and we got some signatures from some of the Steelers, and we'll be coming up with some sort of giveaway, hopefully, with some of the merchandise we got.
Got a big signature from James Conner.
We did. We have the James Conner jersey, which I guess is the #1 jersey now.
Yes.
He beat out who? Tom Brady? Okay, yeah. That's good. That's good. So everybody's watching James Conner right now. He's a local favorite and seems like a great guy to talk to.
A tremendous athlete. I think he's going to help the Steelers tremendously this year. He's going to do a nice job for them. Well, Joan, thanks for stopping by and telling us about the Healing Heroes and the continued success with this program.
Okay, and people that want to know more information, they can stop even in our local office in Meadville or Titusville. We do have these items up for a donation, so stop by, get an application if you know somebody that is in need of a medical service dog, and hopefully we'll get them by Veterans Day.
Oh, that's awesome. Back with co-host Jim Berger. And Jim, what a great day when we went down to Steeler Camp.
Yeah, beautiful place. I wish I could have joined you, Mike. I apologize I couldn't, but I'm sure you had a good time. And that place has a little bit of a special place in my heart.
Oh, I bet. That's where you attended college,
Yep.
and we saw a couple of people that remembered you.
Oh, boy.
And they were saying they were surprised how well you're doing.
They should be.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
they should
Just
be.
kidding. But anyway, yeah, we had a great time interviewing a lot of the Steelers. They look primed to another run.
I think so. I mean, if you look at on paper, all the pundits, quote-unquote experts, are saying that they're probably the number 2 favorite in the AFC. And now the Patriots with their injury problems, I mean, you never know. Again, it could all come down to injuries. And, Roethlisberger, can he play 16 games this year? Will Le'Veon Bell be healthy? But, if you look on paper at the roster and who they have and at the schedule, I'd say they're going to be right there.
Our NFL show is going to be aired too in between this show. So if you get more insight, watch that show. But if you really want insight on the teams that will make the playoffs, you have to listen to the astute analysis of John Swick. I mean, he is very in-depth on the teams and what they're going to do. And he's pretty close to picking the teams that make the playoffs every year.
I remember he did really well last year, that's for sure. You can see it's the NFL is his bag. That's Mr. Swick's thing.
Yeah, he's really into it. And we're going to talk about major college football. And who do you like in major college football, sir?
I mean, you can't go wrong with Alabama. A lot of people are saying Penn State could make it to the Final Four. And,
Wow.
I'm always a big ACC guy, too. That's a pretty strong conference from top to bottom. So it's going to be one of those Power Fives. But, again, you never know. Injuries, flukes, et cetera, but I'm looking forward to another year of college football.
And local standout Journey Brown, we just received word that he is being redshirted this year, which is a good thing for Journey to get his feet wet on campus, get used to the coursework at the college level. He'll be attending all the home games and of course the workouts and the practices. He won't be able to travel with the team, but we want to give a shout out to Journey. We wish him well. He did well in camp. He was involved in every video that was sent out that's on the MASH AD website. One of them is kind of funny. James Franklin, the whole team's there and they're ready to work real hard, and he tells the team, I'll tell you what, guys, assistant coaches and I were talking, we're going bowling. And the whole team started screaming, and you see Journey put his face right in front of the camera, goes, yay! Typical Journey. So he's having a good time at Penn State.
And he has a great mentor in front of him, too, Shaquan Barkley, Heisman Trophy favorite candidate for sure, yeah. So I'm sure it's a great experience for Journey, and the fact that he's been able to be up there for most of the summer, too, that can only help.
Another local product from Meadville, Artrell Foster. By now, people realize he got a single-digit number from Temple. He's starting at cornerback for the Owls. There's a lot of high hopes on him. He's improved every year. He's looking to have a great season. And Jim, I talked to him during the offseason. We had him on our show, if you remember, and he really thinks that he's going to have a chance to play the next level after this year, and he wants to try.
I don't blame him. I mean, he certainly has the tools. In Temple, they produce NFL guys. The Steelers, Tyler Matakevich, he's going to be right in the mix of linebacker this year. He came from Temple. He had a great career there.
And we interviewed him, and we brought up Artrell's name, and he played with Artrell at Temple, and he has some good things to say about Artrell.
Right. I mean, I think if you play at Temple, play at a high level like that, you start, you obviously have a chance.
Good school. Artrell's got his degree, and now he's going for a second degree right now, which tells you how bright that young man is. That's a great academic school.
And I think that's rare in a lot of college athletes, too. Some of them will just coast through, but, that's good that Artrell's took advantage of the 4 years to get his undergrad. Now he's going back and getting it. You can only set you up for more later in life.
No doubt. So we want to wish him good luck.
Yes.
And that's all we have. Enjoy the show. We enjoyed our time down at Steeler Camp. I want to thank Jeff Corey for coming down with us and doing all the filming. John Colton was there getting autographs and had a good time. And Dwayne Kohler was there too with his camera getting still photography. I want to thank Dwayne also. So enjoy the show. Go Steelers. And enjoy our shows all year long. Down here with Cam Haywood. Cam, first of all, how's practice going so far?
It's going great. I think we have a lot of young guys and a lot of older guys trying to, just pick up where we left off last year, and we're raring for a good season.
How are you feeling right now, coming off injury?
Feeling good. Just trying to take it day by day, and the shoulder's holding up pretty good.
And what do you think's the major key for the Steelers this year?
Obviously be healthy, but I think just be very detail oriented, and I think things will take care of itself.
And how's Ben looking so far?
Always great.
And how's our rookie James Conner looking?
I think the sky's the limit with him. He can bring a lot to the table. It's just about getting up to speed.
Thanks for giving us a few minutes, Cam.
Thank you.
Down here with Artie from the University of Miami, or the U as they call it. Yeah. Artie, how's it going so far this year?
It's going pretty good. Start off training camp real good. We'll lead off to these last couple preseason games and lead off to the season on a good note.
And what coaches are you working with right now?
Carnell Lake, he's a former Steeler, and he coaching us up right now.
Yeah, a lot of former Steelers on the coaching staff.
Yeah, I love that. We got a lot of guys that's been here before, so they keep the tradition going.
What do you bring to the Steelers that's an asset that would really help this team?
My athletic ability, my long range, I can run, and my height.
And what does camp brought to you so far this year? How you enjoy it?
I enjoy it. It's pretty good. The fans come out here. It's been a good atmosphere.
And what's your goals?
Just to win a Super Bowl.
That's a good goal. Thanks for a few minutes.
All right, no problem.
Thank you, sir. Back at Steeler Camp with Sean. Sean's a graduate at University of Maryland, Big Ten country. Sean, how do you feel being at Steeler Camp?
Feels good. It's our last week here. That last home stretch, want to end it with a bang.
And how do you look so far for Coach Tomlin and his assistant coaches?
Coach, he's a great dude, man. Brings a lot of enthusiasm and, brings the best out of me. And I just want to get my all for him and the staff.
Second preseason game's coming up quickly. How much playing time do you think you'll get?
We should see a good amount of playing time from me.
And how do you feel you're doing so far?
I feel like I'm doing well. Making the right progressions and the right steps necessary to make sure that I'm ready to go 100% week one.
And how's Steelers looking this year? A lot of people project them to be very high in the playoffs and maybe get into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's definitely our goal, man. We have one goal in mind. That's to become world champions, and nobody on this staff and roster is feeling any different. We're working our way to become world champs, and that's the goal.
We want to wish you good luck, continued success, and let's bring home another championship.
Appreciate it.
Here with Vince, number 98 at Steeler Camp. Vince, so far, how's it look?
It looks great.
And what is the goal for the Steelers? I know everybody says championship. Is that the goal?
We want to win a championship.
And so far, who is impressing you as far as the young kids?
I think Tyler is doing a great job. I also think Juju's doing a great job when he's available.
What about the old veteran James? How's he looking?
James looking pretty good. He looks strong.
Is the offense ahead of the defense at this point, or is the defense ahead of the offense?
I actually think they're pretty balanced.
Okay, and your first game this year, I see you guys were opening up against the Browns. Are you guys looking to the Browns already, or are you guys just focused on each preseason game?
We're just trying to get better every day.
All right, thanks for a few minutes. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Here with Joshua Dobbs, quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. How's it going so far?
It's going well. Had another good day today of work, just as a team, just coming out, continuing to grow and improve. I'm just getting ready for this weekend, of course. So just trying to put together good days, get better, figure out ways to get better each and every day, and come on and attack them on the field.
I'll let you know, Josh, if you need any scoop on your quarterback coach, I actually coached him when he was in high school.
Did you really? Okay. I might hit you up after this interview for a little inside information.
Yeah, tell Coach Featon to do a good job for you.
I got you. He's been doing a great job, so I really enjoy learning from him each and every day.
What is the difference between college ball and pro ball so far?
So kind of you don't really see it till you get out on the field in a game like situation. The football is the same, similar reads, just different play calls and everything. But what gets you, especially at the quarterback position, is from when the play ends to when the next step begins of hearing the play in your head instead of seeing signals from the sideline, communicating to all your teammates instead of half your team seeing the signals, and getting them in and out of the huddle quickly, getting to the line, so you're able to make adjustments and get ready before the play clock hits 0. So the first quarter last game, it was kind of eye-opening how quick that play clock really goes. I was able to get a feel, get in a rhythm, so I'll be able to move much quicker this game.
Josh, it's got to be a pleasure to learn from Big Ben.
It is. It's an unbelievable pleasure. Just his insight and the amount of years at the position he brings each day is a great opportunity for me to learn. Whether it's just sitting back behind him, just watching him practice, or in the film room, getting coached by him one-on-one, it's definitely great information. I really enjoy the opportunity.
Now, a lot of Steeler fans are hoping, Josh, in about 3 or 4 years, this is your team.
That's my goal as well. Just be ready whenever the number 5 is called to go in, compete, play, and play to win at the end of the day. So I'm working each day. I learned in college quickly that each day you come out, no matter what number you are in depth chart, you have to prepare as if you're the starter. And so I'm continuing to do that, trying to put together consistent days and learn something new each and every day and grow and get better. So whenever my number's called, I'm ready to attack the field.
I can tell you, I've watched you play in college, and I've watched you getting interviewed all along. You're a very humble young man, and something Steeler Nation is very proud of, so we wish you good luck.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, I'm here with Justin now, graduate of the University of Tennessee, and difference here, Justin, between playing for Tennessee and with the Steelers?
Just a big difference overall. Organizations ran different. They've been to the Super Bowl a lot of times, got a lot of rings, and it's just a big difference in the culture here.
And how did you feel being part of coming to Steeler camp? Were you excited about being a member of the Steelers?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's why I picked the Steelers. I love the offense, what it brings to the table. I just want to be a part of a good organization.
Special teams, a good chance to make a special team, you think?
Yeah, got to work hard. A lot of people don't play in the league, but, you got to make that your job if you ain't never done it.
Coach Tomlin, what's your impression of Coach Tomlin?
Serious, very smart guy, and he definitely wants a lot out of his players.
Now you're working with the quarterbacks also probably, so how's it working with Ben throwing the ball to you a little bit?
It's been a good experience. I feel like he definitely been around the loop for a while now. He doesn't take too much playing around and everything, so he's very straightforward, and he wants done what he's asked.
And what is your goal this year?
Definitely to make the 53-man roster. That's my first goal, and to be productive as I can be.
Second preseason game's coming quickly. Feel like you'll be in there a lot this week?
Don't know, but while I'm in, I'm gonna make the best of it.
How long does it take to learn the plays from college, change it to the pros?
It's different, but at the same time, I've been around it, so it's like second nature.
And do you stay up late at night sometimes going over the plays?
Yeah, sometimes, and wake up early mornings just to get it down pat, yeah.
Well, good luck to you. We hope you make the team and continue success.
Thank you.
All right, gentlemen, so far, Steeler camp, how's it going so far?
It's going good.
It's going great. We got last week here, so we just rounded things up this week.
Expectations for the team this year. Many experts are picking that you guys go to the Super Bowl. What do you think about that?
Just trying to go game by game right now, installing this offense, just trying to be the best offense we can be, best team we can be, see how far that takes us.
And is your offense going to be any different than the past?
We got new people, so it's going to be a little different, but we still going to play Steeler football.
What about the new guys? Who has impressed you so far as the rookies so far?
As far as the new guys on offense, we got Juju, and we got Connor. So I'm excited to see what those guys bring to the table as they get going. I think they'll be pretty good.
How about defense?
Obviously, TJ, he's doing his thing. He did his thing in that game. That'd be exciting to keep watching him grow. But all those guys are good. They wouldn't be here if they wasn't. So.
Now, looking at your regular season schedule, your first game, guys, against the Browns, was the big rivalry to start the season. Is that a good way to start the season against the Browns?
Yeah, it's a divisional game. They got a lot of good things going. They're a good team. So, we got a good history between us two franchises. So, it'll be healthy.
Many people think that you guys have one of the best coaching staffs in the NFL. Your comment on your staff?
I think we do. Just by the attention to details and how they coach the guys and how they communicate with us and get us all on the same page. They're always on the same page, so I think they have it all together before they deliver it to us. So I think that's signs of a good coaching staff and by the way we play.
I want to wish both of you continued success. Let's bring home another championship. Go Steelers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here with Tyler Makavich of the Pittsburgh Steelers, graduate of Temple University. Tyler, how's it going so far?
It's going pretty well, you know. I think at this point in camp, you know what I mean, we're just trying to keep getting better and just getting ready for the season.
We hear a lot of good things about you as far as playing time this season. Steelers are really depending on you. How do you feel about that?
You know, I mean, I'm excited, you know. When your name's called, you got to rise to the occasion, you know what I mean? I've always heard when the hat's on your head, you got to make the play, you know what I mean? And right now, just my job is just step in and just make sure this team doesn't miss a beat, you know what I mean? And just wait for Shea to get healthy.
Tyler, you played at Temple. How do you compare Temple on the college football to pro football?
You know, nothing will ever take away what college ball is and like what Temple means to me. But being up here, it's a dream come true. You know what I mean? It's funny, you always see these little kids out here, and gosh, I remember when I was that big. You know what I mean? Wishing I was out here running around, and now I am. You know what I mean? So I just take advantage of it and just enjoy it every single day.
You put on the black and gold, a lot of history here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You must be really proud to be part of this history. Oh, absolutely.
I really don't need to talk about the history because, I think everybody knows about the history with the Pittsburgh Steelers. But, when you really just take a step and just look back and look at all the greats that have just come through here and just really just paved the way for this organization, you know what I mean? For me to be a part of it, it means the world.
Now, do you still keep track of the Owls? You'll be checking to see how they do this year?
Oh, yeah. I keep up with all my Owls. Talk to Coach Wees, Coach Collins is there, Coach Foley, you know what I mean? So those are my guys over there.
We want to wish you good luck. We know you're going to have a great season, and we know we're going to see you a lot on the field. So good luck. Thanks for giving us a few minutes.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Here with Jake, number 80 on the Steelers. And Jake, how's camp going so far?
It's going well. It's been, long couple weeks, but getting better every day and making the most of it.
So far, it's going well. How's Coach Tom and the assistants? What kind of paces are they putting you through?
It's something you got to be ready to go every day. It's, flying around fast pace, but it's what you expect at this level.
And Jake, second preseason game's coming up quickly. How does it look for you playing time, and are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Whatever my opportunity is and whatever's presented in front of me, I'll be ready to handle.
What about on special teams? Did they put you on a special team? Ready for that?
Yes, sir. I did some kickoff and punt return last week, and hopefully just can grow from it and make the most of whatever comes my way.
How was that stepping on to playing the Giants last week and playing at the Meadowlands, Giants Stadium now, and first NFL game? How was that experience?
Yeah, actually, second year, so I got a little bit of preseason last year, but it, new face, new sort of team and everything. So it's something where you just, at the end of the day, you just got to remember it's football and sort of stay with the basics.
Jake, what makes it being part of the Steelers so enjoyable?
It's a family organization where they care about you and they take care of you, which you don't get everywhere, but here you really feel that part of it.
And if you had to offer advice to young people that are thinking about playing football, what would your advice be?
It's got to be something you truly love because it's a physical game and there's a lot of mental stuff to it as well. So if it's something that you're passionate about, just get better at every level and see where it can take you.
Jake, thanks for a few minutes. Good luck to you. Continued success.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Man, I was really pleased with the work today. Coming back off of an off day, really symbolic of what a Wednesday would be like for us from an in-season perspective. Tuesday being the players' day off and not having to warm up to the action, jumping in. I like the energy, enthusiasm they brought today. We're going to need that as we prepare for games in the regular season. We have to bring that energy, that passion on Wednesdays. I like that element of it. It's good to get some guys back. We continue to have guys working their way back to us and moving toward full participation. Some instances is limited, some instances is full. That benefits them, that benefits us. Juju went down in practice. That would be as serious as it appeared to be, but I don't have any information. He's being evaluated right now. I'll update you guys tomorrow in regards to that. But all in all, a good practice. We'll keep rolling this ball out here and push forward toward our next in-stadium opportunity. Questions?
Look like a beat for Juju?
Again, I'm not speculating. I have an update for you tomorrow.
Mike, are you worried at all about the cohesion between Vince and Ryan inside since they haven't really practiced together a whole lot out here?
I'm not. We logged probably 1,000 snaps in the spring. There's a cumulative effect there. Those guys play a lot of ball. They should be able to catch up.
Mike, what kind of camp is Eli Rogers having, in your opinion? Where is he in the mix for us?
He's had some positive moments. He's also had some negative moments. He's very much in the thick of things. But that could be said about a lot of guys. That's this process, particularly for younger people. They're searching for that varsity consistency, if you will, things that you can hang your hat on. And he's working toward that.
Mike, what hurdles does Landry need to clear in order to be available for Sunday?
He's got to get the clean bill of health from the docs, and he's got to prove that he's functional in terms of being able to make all the throws. When those two things happen, he'll be participating, whether that's this week or next week. That remains to be seen.
Do you introduce game planning to the process this week?
You could call it that, but call it light game planning.
It's 3 straight practices with a 2-minute. What is with that drill that you keep coming back to and make it?
It's just a lot of good football, situational football. You have to understand it in order to excel in it. And man, it's just a lot of opportunities to teach and to learn, to understand the clock and what potentially could happen on both sides. We just keep rolling it out because there's good learning going on in that area.
Curious, over your years as head coach, is there a point in camp to where you can pinpoint, okay, I have this in a group, and have you reached that point yet with this team?
No, we'll be a team that's still very much in development into the regular season. So will all the other 31 teams. The big thing is to win along the way, and that development be relative to others. So, I'm not looking for a finished product as we check out of here. I'm not that naive. We're going to continue to grow, and hopefully into January and February.
With Sammy and Martavis back this week, how much does that ramp up the competition in that room?
It just depends on how capable they are.
All right.
Anything final for Coach?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.